Cross curled in and headed home by YURI GAZINSKI. Teed up by Golovin. And for a minute later, simple header, 3-0 Russia. Odds added on time, and then this happened. A second goal for it. Could almost see it coming, but the trajectory is brilliant. It'll be Uruguay's day, but then this happened. Jose Jimenez with a
in the 5th minute of second half stoppage time. Mehdi Taremi was away.
Kept his nerve. Tremendous finish, typical Diego Costa goal. Ronaldo driving it hard and low. De Gea with a kind of mistake with the ball for Sergio Busquets, and a second goal for Diego Costa. Show meeting it perfectly. Moments from the end, Ronaldo's free kick for 3-3.
Ball had been cleared. France get a penalty, one which was dispatched by Antoine Jedinak, who scored for Australia from the penalty spot against the Netherlands when they were beaten 3-2. The little give and go, and albeit with the help of a deflection, France continued to press even after Poulsen had put Denmark.
First touch, then the next two to get it out of his feet, and the wonderful finish. More accurate with the cross, Caballero with the fumble, and Finn find a way. Modric with the corner, touch on from Rebic with a penalty. Luka Modric with the chance to make it 13 international goals, which he took.
That sealed it. What a free kick from Alexander Cole. About this. Fantastic from Coutinho. And then from Shaqiri's corner kick at the start of the second half, an equaliser.
There's for Lozano. Ozil tracking back and not doing his job. Scored one.
This, a sensational goal from Napoli's Dries Mertens, his 5th Bruyne. Counter-attack led by Hazard, and Lukaku did the rest.
Corner, brilliantly saved by Muez after the header from Stones, and Ben Yusuf made the most of it, and so too did Fajani Sassi. Pickford got a hand on it, and Kane with the header. 91st minute.
Colombia down to 10 men, and Japan already a goal. What was this from Quintero, who didn't feature for Colombia in qualifying once upon a time around, and then they were able to go in front. Yuya
helping it on, Idriss Gueye with the hit. Thiago Chianek with the unfortunate line pass from Krychowiak, and Niang was there to take full advantage. Well-flighted free kick, headed home, the 8th headed goal of this tournament. By
element of fortune, their first goal, an own goal. One of 5 own goals we've already seen. Goal. Mario Fernandes delivering the ball inside the penalty area. Egypt blown away. And Salah stepped forward to emphatically score. Fabulous penalty, but juiced, and then desperate mistake by Alois, allowing
in Spain. It was Portugal who grabbed the early lead, what turned out to be the early winner. The movement of Cristiano Iniesta, little drag from Costa, crazy ricochet in the channel.
To this from Christian Eriksen, magnificent goal from Eriksen, who has been with the opportunity to equalise against Kasper Schmeichel. He did just that.
Giroud's effort was deflected from Mbappe. 11 minutes before.
Go in front. Caballero hopelessly at sea, and what a magnificent finish it was. Time to twist and turn and unleash a magnificent stop. Of post and bar, and then in the closing stages, having been frustrated initially by Cup finish. This was by Ahmed Musa. Really mazy run, and then to keep his cool, two in blue shirts, almost on.
Pressure continued, and it was Roberto Firmino with a fabulous far post header. Touched Costa Rica, tired, dispirited, and Neymar's tap-in. Bit of space, perfect cross, great header. Top class from Mitrovic. What a hit from Granit Xhaka. Played, and didn't he finish it well? With the responsibility, the first penalty he's ever scored for Mexico. Picked the right one, Hernandez, who picked out the back of the net. On in added on time. What a goal that was from Son.
And then Toivonen, Ole Toivonen, to put Sweden in front. They've made another change at half-time. Mario Gomez came on. Conceded free kick by Sweden, and how they were punished. Brilliant free kick by challenge was inside the penalty. Eden Hazard scoring to put Belgium. Lukaku's contribution in the first half against Tunisia. But the two-goal lead was short-lived. A second for Lukaku, beautifully finished. And a fourth goal was to follow early in the second half for Belgium, and a second for Hazard. But he did get one late on. It wasn't over. Consolation and reward for...
But here we go again. John Stones early on, out-swinging corner. Harry Kane with Harry Kane then for two. Terrific penalty with the third. Exchange of passes with Sterling. Lovely. You know things are working when this turns out. Sterling on the end of the array there for the sins of Tunisia in the opening game. Penalty number two, goal number two for Kane. Answer in the end would be 6. Kane's hat-trick coming in unorthodox fashion. Then came Panama's moment. Good finish, wasn't it, from Felipe Baloy?
Quickest ever World Cup goal. And a goal caught out. Wonderful equaliser. Scored by... And then Wage with an excellent finish to put Senegal in front. Might have been at fault, and they got one.
His first time ball in for Yerry Mina. As easy as 1-2 throw this time for Falcao. And what about that for a two-touch finish? In behind them, electric pace, great finish, 3-0.
Else, Mohamed Salah taking advantage of some dreadful defence from Saudi Arabia. Been brought down. Change of taker, different result. And then into second half stoppage time. El Haddadi beaten for his
advantage. Fizz Diego Laxalt hitting it. Big deflection of Cheryshev. Goes down as an own goal again. Make it 3 when Godin's header was well saved by Akinfeev. But Edinson Cavani, the highest order from Ricardo Quaresma. Brilliantly taken by Ansarifard, no question about that. That was 1-1.
But then Spain punished. But then the response that you might expect from Spain. Brilliant work by the 34-year-old Iniesta. Youssef Naziri putting... But the drama wasn't over. Aspas on as a substitute for Spain. Aguero was in an offside position. But an emphatic finish. Cueva finding the captain Guerrero. Ball arriving at his feet.
And floated and taken into his stride by Lionel Messi to make it 1-0. And what about this for a cool penalty? Short run up. Sent the goalkeeper Armani. All led to this. Mercado's cross Rojo kept his eye.
Goal. This time he did make sure. Just come on as a substitute. Sigurdsson. In gaps which Croatia were able to goal. Gledem Jameli, and then at the start of the second half, Costa Rica celebrating, mean that they'll be missing from the round of 16. Penalty. Ruiz to thump the
big pass for Paulinho. Take it away from them. Neymar's corner powered in, typically by Thiago.
Sweden in front. A first international goal for Ludvig Augustin. Another chance for Granqvist to step forward and to score emphatically. Brilliantly taken penalty. Mexico struggling from that point onwards, and it got worse for them. A third goal.
Ricocheted around, fell kindly. And Kim Young-won scoring a fake. Look at the Koreans on the touchline. He kept his cool. 2-0. Korea Republic. Again, what a bit of skill this is. Terrific goal. Really terrific goal.
Goal. Deflecting in off Yazin Merida. Louis was looking for. Really nicely worked goal that. Delightfully worked this. Khazri's goal close to the start of the second half before Senegal got the all-important goal. Yerry Mina with it.
That carefully, but then things changed in the second half. A first international goal. Took his chance. Gloriously. Angel Di Maria. Goal here. Took the little nick off Mercado to dig out the cross. Benjamin Pavard becoming the first French player. Excellent striking instincts these from Kylian Mbappe. Lovely touch for Mbappe again. The first teenager to score twice. Messi suddenly found an assist, a brilliant cross. Fantastically finished by...
On it seemed for Uruguay here. But Suarez able to pick out his striking partner, splintered. And then in the second half, from a short 7 minutes later, Cavani again, his second, Uruguay's second.
Of the game. An own goal from Ignashevich under pressure from Ramos. His nerve. Terrific penalty from Juba under pressure.
Quite a minute played, 58 seconds. Matthijs Jorgensen credited with this. Couple of deflections, attempted clearance by Dalsgaard, which Brazil's most effective performer, teeing up the first goal. Neymar full of running again, and Roberto Firmino on as a substitute to claim only.
Mistake by Vertonghen, great finish by Genki Haraguchi. Go up, teed it up for Inui, and Japan were 2-0 up, and from Jan Vertonghen. Just an astonishing header, whether he intends it. Feet here from Hazard, wonderful cross for Laney, doing what he does. Meunier, Lukaku's dummy, Chadley.
Good fortune for Sweden. Forsberg shot.
And Kane, no question about that. Terrific penalty. Ospina committed himself. From that corner, Mina's header, taking it into extra time. Kieran Trippier not doing his job on the line. That interview, I told Griezmann where I wanted it, and it was perfect. Paid the price. Griezmann with a swerving shot. Muslera didn't read the swerve.
Thiago Silva. Then at the other end, this went in, an own goal by Fernandinho, who promptly picked out the bottom corner. Fantastic goal. You could see from Allison the goal, Belgium. But Brazil were able to Liverpool are in trouble. Pickford, and then England in front. Harry Maguire with his first international. In by Lingard and put away by Dele Alli, who's had his injury.
Denis Cheryshev exploded onto the scene. Picking the perfect cross for Kramaric that silenced. Over to Croatia. Domagoj Vida. Fernandez with a... And then the service in for Umtiti. 5 minutes in, Kieran Trippier. Doesn't that goal feel for Schalke's cross? Perisic to make it 1-1, and the header. Stone switches off. That's inexperience. Mandžukić knew where to... 3 minutes 37 seconds. Their quickest ever World Cup goal scored. But what about this finish? Free kick. Mario Mandžukić becoming the first player to score an ODI with it. And in the end, it was Ivan Perisic who thumped it in quite wonderfully. Griezmann so rarely misses, and he didn't miss here. 2-1 to France before half-time. First shot blocked, second, picture perfect. And Mbappe letting fly, and again Subasic didn't look. Hugo Lloris decided to try and play a bit. And conceded. Mandžukić.